Hello and welcome back to the Ballin sisters. Yes, I am back again and today we have finished our group stages. Yes, हमारे group stages सारे खत्म हो चुके हैं इस year के FIFA 2022 World Cup के and now we are heading towards the round of 16. And so before we head towards the round of 16, I wanted to talk about our group stages, the hits and the misses which were there. So let's talk about the hits first and then we have a lot of misses in the next segment. So सबसे पहला hit जो मेरे को लगा वो था सेनेगल का. The way these boys performed from Africa. There was a close tie between the South American Ecuadorians versus the African Senegal. बहुत close था मेरे लिए जब मैं choose कर रहा था. But then these guys came out on top. The grit, determination बहुत है इन लोगों में. बहुत अच्छा खेले ये लोग. The way they have performed, the coach, the way they have lined up. सब कुछ लवली प्ले. मेरे को आज भी इनका 2010 वर्ल्ड कप याद है. द वे दे परफॉर्म्ड, इनका वो डांस मैं अभी तक नहीं भूलूंगा. एंड दे आर वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट्स एज अ टीम फ्रॉम द अफ्रीकन नेशंस. द सेकेंड टीम आई रियली वांट टू टॉक अबाउट एंड दैट इज द बिग वन, सऊदी अरेबिया. मैन ओ मैन, मैन ओ मैन, व्हाट अ टीम दीज गाइज आर. मतलब इन्होंने अर्जेंटीना को पहले गेम वीक में हराया. इन्होंने पोलैंड को रन फॉर द मनी दिया. इवन द दे आर आउट ऑफ दिस टूर्नामेंट, इवन दो दे फिनिश्ड लास्ट, बट दे गेव इट देयर ऑल. ये एक टीम है जिसने मेरे को दिखाया एक टीम गेम है फुटबॉल आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. मतलब every inch of play, every player from the goalkeeper to the forward, everybody was equally involved, including the assistants, including the coach. They were all out there. क्या गेम खेला है इन लोगों ने, क्या गेम खेला है. And I have become a huge fan of the Saudi Arabians now. The way they have portrayed themselves, what a game these guys have had. The next big team I really want to talk about are the Japanese. I think so in this tournament now these guys have become one of my favorites, even though आगे जाके क्या होता है round of 16 में we don't know. But yes, in the group stage they've won my heart. Number one, their fans have won my heart. The way these guys left the stadium after the first match, the victory against Germany, wow. Then the way the team left the dressing room, wow. The way they have been performing, conducting themselves on the stadium, the performance on the pitch, wow. Everything was wow. They beat Germany, they beat Spain, but unfortunately lost to Costa Rica. अगर ये वरना पहली टीम होती जो तीनों के तीनों गेम जीतते ही वर्ल्ड कप के अंदर. What a game these guys are playing of their lives. मतलब coming out and beating the team which beat I believe Costa Rica 7-0, उसको जाके आपने हरा दिया. वाह. आपने जर्मनी को जाके हरा दिया जो अब एक्चुअली ग्रुप स्टेजेस में नहीं है. वाओ, मतलब you simply send them packing back home. The third and I think so one of my last teams which I'm going to be talking about is South Korea. Another team with great Asian countries have done well. The Middle Eastern country of Saudi Arabia I'm very happy with. Qatar disappointment है मेरे लिए. But साउथ कोरिया के बारे में क्या ही बोलूँ. मतलब क्या गेम खेला. यूरुग्वे के साथ ड्रॉ करा लिया, उसके फिर घाना के साथ हार गए, उनको सब कुछ दे दिया, फिर पोर्चुगल को आज जाके हरा दिया. वाह यार, मतलब क्या गेम प्ले है मैंने इन लोगों का, क्या डिटर्मिनेशन है. दिस इज व्हाट द वर्ल्ड कप इज मेड अबाउट. ग्रिट, डिटर्मिनेशन एंड नॉट लूजिंग होप till the last second, till the whistle blows. And this is what these teams have shown me in this World Cup. Now these are all the hits and these are all the starry things in this World Cup, especially in the group stages. Now come to the bad part, and not the bad part but the bad performances of this World Cup from group stages. सबसे पहला नाम कतर. होस्ट नेशन होके पहला गेम नहीं जीते. चलो कोई नहीं, एटलीस्ट एक पॉइंट तो ले जाते भाई. ठीक है, माना यू पिक्ड अप प्लेयर्स फ्रॉम ऑल अक्रॉस द ग्लोब एंड यू मेड अ टीम, पैसे दे के कतारी सिटीजनशिप दे के, बट एटलीस्ट पुट अप अ टीम which represents Qatar, which represents football, which at least have that जो fight कर सके. They were just a rollover. 40-50 मिनट के बाद उनके पास हवा नहीं थी लेने की. They didn't even have the thing to प्ले, मतलब विल ही नहीं था. तीसरे गेम वीक पे तो आते आते थर्ड गेम वीक दे डिडंट वांट टू प्ले ओनली. वो दिख गया था. 12% 15% पर पोजेशन है बॉल का. Anyways, so Qatar is one big disappointment. Not the World Cup as such. The second big disappointment for me is Wales. These guys, I have a lot of expectations from Wales. I did have a lot of expectations from Wales. I used to give a tough fight to USA. Unfortunately, these guys finished last. मतलब आप सोच रहे हैं आखिरी फिनिश करा है. यूएसए को कंपटीशन तो छोड़िए, एक पॉइंट पे आए, वहां यूएसए क्वालिफाई कर रही है. हद है. मतलब आई हैव अगेन लाइक आई सेड, मिसेस विद डिसअपॉइंटमेंट्स है. एंड जब आप डिसअपॉइंटमेंट पे आते हो, यू डोंट हैव एनीथिंग अ लॉट टू से अबाउट. द थर्ड डिसअपॉइंटमेंट इन दिस लेवल इज डेनमार्क. बस आप यूरोपियन चैंपियनशिप्स खेल के आ रहे हो लेस देन अ ईयर अगो और अ ईयर अगो. You were the quarterfinalist and you were the semi-finalist if I'm not wrong, quarterfinalist, semi-finalist. And आप इस टाइम पे ग्रुप स्टेजेस में जा रहे हो एक पॉइंट लेके. क्या चेंज हो गया? मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टीम इज स्टिल द सेम. कुछ चेंज नहीं हुआ, कुछ भी चेंज नहीं हुआ. एंड उसमें आप जाके हार गए. यू पुट योर हैंड अप, यू लॉस्ट योर विल, यू लॉस्ट योर डिटर्मिनेशन. एंड आप ग्रुप स्टेजेस में एक पॉइंट लेके गए. एक पॉइंट. I have nothing to say. I seriously have nothing to say. 1 point, 1 draw versus that to Tunisia, जो गेम आपको जीतना चाहिए था. Disappointment. The two biggest disappointments of this World Cup. Germany. पहले जर्मनी की बात करते हैं, फिर सेकंड डिसअपॉइंटमेंट की बात करते हैं. जर्मनी. बस पिछले 2 वर्ल्ड कप से आप ग्रुप स्टेजेस से वापस जा रहे हो. यूरोपियन चैंपियनशिप में परफॉर्मेंसेस नहीं है. वर्ल्ड कप के अंदर आपके साथ प्रॉब्लम ये हो रही है दैट यू डोंट हैव अ फॉरवर्ड लाइन. योर मिड लाइन इज जस्ट मेड अप एंड मिडफील्ड इज जस्ट मेड अप. मतलब बीच में से लोग को उठा के रखा हुआ है. एंड योर बैक लाइन, आई फील द ओनली प्लेयर दिस टाइम अराउंड फॉर जर्मनी प्लेड वॉज रुडिगर. वो भी ऑफ एंड ऑन. बाकी सब कहाँ थे? नो वे टू बी सीन. एंड इट डिजर्व, आई बिलीव जर्मनी डिजर्व टू गो आउट. नो मैटर वॉट, कोई जितना भी ह्यू एंड क्राई हो जाए, लेकिन जर्मनी डिजर्व टू गो आउट. दे डिडंट डिजर्व अ बिट to be in this tournament. Not even a bit. Trust me on it, when I'm saying it, they didn't. Their performance was underwhelming. Team-wise, tactic-wise, performance on the field, underwhelming. बिल्कुल ही. एंड अगर आपको ये ऐसे ही करना है, वो जवाब आप फील्ड पे दीजिए. ये पॉलिटिक्स को फील्ड के ऊपर लाने की जरूरत नहीं. दिस इज अ फुटबॉल गेम, नॉट अ पॉलिटिकल फील्ड. इफ यू वांट टू डू दैट, डू इट इन योर ओन नेशन. डोंट डू इट इन कतर और डोंट डू इट ऑन अ फुटबॉल फील्ड. Go and do it in the Bundesliga, not here. And if you're doing it, back it up with results, which Germany did. Unfortunately, it's a terrible team. Very terrible performance. Not a team, but terrible performance. Coming on to team number 2, which has been number 2 of the shit show. Belgium. World number 2 या number 3 में. Boss on what grounds? Your team was the golden generation and my brother told me this. Golden generation of England भी थी एक टाइम पे. भाई इंडिविजुअली बहुत अच्छे हो आप सब. KDB, Hazard, Lukaku, Axel Witsel is there, Vertonghen was there. You name it, man. Thorgan Hazard was there. You name it. Damn it, you had the bloody best of bloody people. Vincent Company till the last World Cup. Your manager was a fool, number 1. He couldn't manage you guys, very honestly. Number 2, for this season, agar they were caught also, I forgot. Agar there is rift in this team, if there is rifts in the team, if there is a problem in this team, everything put aside when you're playing for the nation, I don't think so Belgium did. And when you come out in the open and open a Pandora box like what KDB did, we are 30 plus and nobody expects us to win, we ourselves don't expect us to win. You disappoint not just yourself, but the fans who are supporting you. That is why Belgium became a big disappointment. Thankfully now Roberto Martinez has resigned. But then other than that, they had a good chance. And golden generation में बोल रहा था statement, golden generation England की भी थी. Individually brilliant हो. लेकिन as a team, a shit show. They couldn't do jack. And this is what Belgium is. The second time a golden generation has fluffed up. First was England and now Belgium. Other than that, the last team which I really want to talk about in the misses is Uruguay. I thought that they'll do much better performance, they'll do justice to themselves, but unfortunately they didn't. पहला मैच इन्होंने ड्रॉ कराया साउथ कोरिया के साथ, which they shouldn't. Second match they lost. एंड आज इन्होंने घाना को हरा दिया, बट it became too little too late. It came too little too late, and everybody's saying it is karma biting back in Luis Suarez and the actions which they did earlier against South Korea. But then, yes, karma does come and karma does bite back. Is it Suarez or Uruguay's or the rest of the team's fault? I'll not comment on it. But yes, what you sow is what you reap is what I want to say. For Uruguay, I think so. You played well. But at the fag end, when it became too little too late for you guys. If this was a performance you could have started from in the World Cup, the scenarios would have been slightly different and you would be you would be playing in the round of 16. Now, talking about the round of 16, we have our 16 teams. So ins and outs are already there. Hits and misses are already being done. So these are our round of 16 teams. Netherlands playing USA. We've got Argentina versus Australia. We've got Japan, Croatia. We've got Brazil versus South Korea, a big mouth watering. Then we've got the European giants, France playing Poland. We've got England playing Senegal. We've got Morocco playing Spain. And we've got Portugal playing, I believe Portugal would be playing Switzerland. So this is our teams for the round of 16. If you like this content, do like, share, subscribe, enable those notifications. Let us know in the comment section below what are your thoughts, who is going to win the World Cup as well. So on that note, I'll take your leave. Do like, share, subscribe. Again, I love you guys. Have a good night. I'll catch you guys in the next one.